The silent gamble you make with attention at social media and smartphone is bankrupting the very ability to achieve your goals. Each notification is a call to place another bet, hoping that this time you'll strike the jackpot of social validation. This is how smartphones and social media apps are designed, with the aim to ensnare your attention. These digital platforms operate with the cunning precision of casinos, preying on your most valuable possession, your attention. All this scrolling is keeping your mind working on the hamster wheel, which keeps your brain busy processing information. It can be pleasurable for a while, but after one point it becomes draining. Instead of your mind roaming free, creating new connections between the things you've experienced during this day, it's processing the information that someone pre-planned for you. Social media companies have one main agenda: to serve their true clients, big budget advertisers and marketers who thrive on monetizing your attention through the ads. At the heart of social media apps is a vicious system that hijacks your dopamine-driven reward system. Fueled by likes, replies, and notifications, only bet you need to place is your attention, guaranteed to lose it every single time. It's said that an average user performs more than 2,617 interactions in a given day, predominantly for social media interactions such as scroll, swipe, and tap. When I read this, I was shocked, genuinely. I didn't make sense to have such a high number, so I had to dive deeper into the study. The Scout report, which you can Google for, dates back to 2016, registers an average of 145 minutes a day. I think today it's even longer, on the smartphone spread across 76 sessions. Divide those 2,617 touches by 76 and you arrive at 34 touches a session, which doesn't seem too excessive. So such statistics underscore the irresistible pull of social web. Going viral on social media is akin to striking a jackpot on a slot machine. Once you've tasted that rush, it's hard to resist chasing it again. You feel as though you've captured the world's favor. Yet, when seemingly trivial content goes viral, it forces us to question the lengths at which people might go for fleeting digital fame. Ironically, the majority of social media gamblers do not possess the skills nor knowledge on how to capture attention on the very social media that they're hooked on. I know this because I was one of them. This relentless pursuit eroded my capacity for deep work. Chances are it is robbing you of yours as well. In the absence of focus, delving profoundly into any subject becomes a challenge. Depth is synonymous with progress, and true advancement in any domain mandates the exploration of fresh concepts and ideas pursued with clean mind. Disturbingly, with social media being structured to trigger ADHD-like symptoms, your real-time cognitive functions are at risk. According to the studies, increased social media usage can indeed result in symptoms resembling ADHD in young adults. But there is a better way. The matrix in your pocket. Can you unplug entirely from social media? That's like me asking you to stop breathing. We're wired in a digital world for better or worse. Unplugging is a lose-lose scenario. Sure, you escape the echo chambers, but you're also stepping away from the world's most advanced marketplace and missing out on life-changing conversations and opportunities. Feel that hum of fear of missing out? It's real. Internet is my primary source of revenue, and unplugging from it would have dire financial consequences for myself and 30 people that I employ. Therefore, I didn't write this article as a way to criticize social media and help you quit it, but to adjust your routines so you can get the best of both worlds. As you navigate this, you're about to unveil tactics that can slash your smartphone screen time by a sizable 80 to 90%. And here's the kicker: you won't be losing out on the opportunities that come with being connected. Trade doom scrolls for triumphs, a personal tale of reclaiming attention. Do you know how I know these things? In my idle time, I had this vice of the platform formerly known as Twitter. Unfortunately, I allowed myself to be the victim of this platform. Even in the evening after I work, I would post and get addicted to the constant stream of negativity. For me, it was Twitter. For others, it could be TikTok or something else, but principles remain the same. The joy of engagement is immense, but the hours wasted were soul-crushing. Looking back at this time spent and what I could have done with my own potential just pains my soul and my bank account as well. Yet the depth of my digital obsession, devouring over 4 hours daily, became my wake-up call. It pushed me to dig deep to find strategies that would free me from these invisible chains in my own mind. This helped me create a 7-figure business and get back into the groove of living a fulfilling life. Now you can reap the spoils of my previous struggle. From digital distractions to digital domination, my top 10 game changers that I want you to adapt in your daily routine. Below are step-by-step strategies I've used to regain control over digital life. These are not things I've Googled or ChatGPT'd, but concepts that I've tried and tested and mechanisms I do deploy in my daily life. I ordered them in an order of importance and impact. If you don't know which one to deploy, try only one first and then move down the list. Bookmark or save this video and come to it so you can remember what comes next. Or come to alphaefficiency.com/conversion insider and you can find it over there within other letters as well. So rule number 1, bedroom boundaries, no phones allowed. Out of all the tricks I've deployed, this one was by far the most effective. Not having it next to you is so helpful. All you can do is either start working or get up from bed. The reason why it's so essential to remove the smartphone from your bedroom is twofold. It helps you fall asleep more easily, and it protects your morning time, the most productive time of your day. This is the mistake that many people make, and I remember waking up and the first thing I would do is get sucked into the whirlpool of the notifications. This slow and steady morning calm would disappear and I wouldn't be able to deploy this precious energy towards doing my most essential work. Rule number 2, embrace the silent mode and drown the noise. If you have a smartphone and social media addiction, you'll check on the phone regularly enough. There is no need for you to hear the buzz of endless notifications. You'll check it and you'll see all your missed calls, messages, and social media notifications. As I'm running a large web design agency, being away from my notifications is the only way I can focus. People get upset that sometimes I don't answer their phones as they call me, or that I forgot to answer their text. It's a small price to pay in order to win your own attention back. It's paramount that you are available. If it is paramount that you're available, you can get a smartwatch that would push through only notifications that truly matter to you, like important family members and friends for whom you absolutely need to be available. I've been running my phone on silent for years, and once you go that route, I believe that there's no going back. Alternatively, you can put everyone on silent and only enable the people within your favorites to reach you. It is worth the time exploring the various options of do not disturb mode on the iPhone or other phones, and I'm pretty sure that Android has those as well. Airplane mode, the ultimate power switch. This trick is designed to help me do focused work. I find that D&D doesn't work as well as airplane mode, and if I need to do offline work on the phone, the airplane mode is my go-to. It's been helping me focus on reading the books and writing article ideas without constantly getting interrupted by notifications. For whatever reason, do not disturb mode does not accomplish this, and the mere fact that it's unreliable makes this my preferred and reliable option. One click, I'm gone. Now, instead of grabbing my phone for social, I can enjoy reading an article on Instapaper, Kindle, or Blinkist, or iBooks without falling into the rabbit hole. Fourth trick, out of sight, out of mind. If your phone is facing down, you can't see any notifications that are coming in. It shouldn't be something that it should be your default habit. Guys, bear with me. This is like one of my first readings of this very long post. So what you can't see can't hurt you. A very powerful way to reclaim yourself back. I have friends that leave the phone completely in another room and win their life back. So just trust me on this one. Put the phone down. It's going to be amazing. Out with the apps and then browser access that dulls the experience. Get rid of the applications. It's a simple rule. This may seem obvious for a lot of people, but removing the apps is going to reduce your social media and smartphone consumption because the browsers are not optimized to get you hooked. They're just delivering a subpar experience that like you don't crave again and again. If you still need them, you can always reinstall the applications later or access them through the browser. This way you can stay connected without having key elements that make it so addictive. If you need this extra step, you can get like a two-factor authentication, making it extra difficult to log back in. Smartwatch mastery is a sixth trick. Curate your pings. I already covered this in one of the previous points, but smartwatch has been helping me minimize my smartphone usage. HomePod Harmony. Critical information without notifications. I really love this one. I got a freestyle on this part. You get the HomePod, you can ask it to set up in a meeting that you remember, to set up a reminder. It just blows up because you can do a brain dump without pulling your phone or your smartphone up. It's especially powerful in the bedroom. So HomePod helped me connect with my entire ecosystem in ways that I haven't thought of before. It provided me a digital utility of voice-activated assistant without having the need to reach for my phone. As HomePod has Siri integrated into it, I could send reminders and tasks into my task manager without using my phone. When I wake up, my mind is the most active or just before I go to sleep. Instead of leaving those tasks in the open loop, I could just dump them into my task manager system. All of this would happen without me accessing the phone or getting exposed into notifications and other things that could lure and distract me from the phone environment. And the eighth trick is a device divide, dedicated devices for distinct tasks. Given that some of us operate our businesses on social media and we need to have exposure to it, I found this solution. Have a dedicated device for social media. For example, my main desktop is not dedicated to social media unless it is content creation. So I try to access all my social media activity through the laptop. To this day, I have two smartphones, out of which one is dedicated purely to social media and doesn't have the work-related apps and vice versa. If I want to engage and respond, I can do it on a dedicated device. This way, my work is completely disconnected from the ease of access to the doom mindless scroll. Filter the noise, curate your feed. Life's too short for stress. Unfollow, mute, block. Whatever it takes to keep your digital environment as zen as possible. Getting the feed cleaned up is paramount for your mental health. Anything that drops a hint of negativity into your brain stream, into your capacity to process this reality, simply get rid of it. Life is too short to let bad actors impact your mental well-being at their will. And last but not the least, batching social media. But batch your social media time. Schedule your posts, then carve out the dedicated slots to engage. A systemic approach that maximizes impact and minimizes distraction. All of this was done with the intention of having a 100% commitment to a clean mind. When you are not dulling your own mind with cheap dopamine, you will have intrinsically higher motivation to complete the things that would otherwise feel boring and unrewarding. If you are getting a barrage of notifications into your mental ecosystem, you are preventing your mind from thinking. Thinking is the most important aspect of earning wealth, especially as a marketing and sales professional that needs to create ideas and observe patterns. And in today's environment, everyone needs to be a marketer in order to survive. Earn your dopamine through checking off the tasks that you've set yourself out to do. When your synapses are not firing up from joy to practically useless tidbits of information and images, you will reclaim your ability to focus on things that truly matter, your goals. It is practically impossible to close the loop between your goals and dopamine reward center if your reward centers are firing up to useless events all the time. Replace Instagram with reminders, OmniFocus, and other applications out of which you will operate your compass towards fulfilling life and achieving your dreams. When you destroy the noise, your calm mind will help you produce results you are looking for. The fact remains, there are not many people out there that haven't been fallen victim to social media, myself included, which means that when you decide to navigate towards moderation, your mind will achieve the goals you've set yourself up for in less steps and more ease. And let me know how this resonates too. That's one of the first longer form videos I've done for YouTube. Brian Georgievich with Alpha Efficiency and Conversion Insider. Over and out. Well, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it.